Hey everyone, this is the continuation of what I was just talking about earlier in the previous video. I will try to tag them accordingly so you don't get lost. I'm going to talk about Jim Stovall's book, Today's the Day, and about 4 basic principles in being an entrepreneur and getting yourself ready. Now these are just general because I truly believe that it takes more of an action instead of being prepared, because a lot of people like myself had the trouble of stepping out of the learning mode and actually getting out there and running. There's nothing like thinking, oh well, I need to go exercise today, and thinking about it and not doing it. I'm pretty sure a lot of you can relate to that. It's like, well, today I'm gonna go run. I'm gonna exercise. Today's the day, and you think about it, and then thinking about it doesn't actually make you healthier. So once you start getting out there, yes, the first few minutes is difficult. Maybe you only go out for 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. Then as you start getting used to it, your body gets accustomed to it. So the 4 basic principles of seeing whether you are entrepreneur material or not. Number 1 would be your temperament. What type of temperament do you have? I mean, do you have the mindset that'll actually get you going to be your own boss? We are usually not too honest with ourselves and give ourselves slack. It's like taking a test and grading your own paper. It's not really fair to grade your own paper and be your own critic. It's a good thing to try to do that, look at yourself from outside the box, but that's not a good thing. Maybe you might want to ask relatives or friends and to give you a good honest opinion, and that'll give you a good running start on actually making a progress and maybe making a better you and changing your mindset, which is what we do. We try to get you to that point where if you're struggling with yourself, because there's nothing worse than a business having a great potential, and meaning your business of yourself, because you are your own business of what you present. I know you've heard me talk about this before, but get an honest opinion from someone on the outside, and really don't get offended, because it's always good to hear criticism about yourself, and then look at yourself closely and try to make that effort into changing your way of thinking and your way of being. I mean, I can get into more detail about that, but like I said before, I want to keep these videos short and sweet because it's just way too much information sometimes for people. I mean, I'll make those later on, and I'll label them as long explanations of X, Y, and Z. So the second one now, this second thing has to do with how do you feel about, or not how do you feel, do you think you have an actual better idea, or what they call a better mousetrap to actually do business? Is it an idea or a product or something that you have out there that actually no one else has, and that you might have the greater advantage? It's just one of those things where Jim actually speaks about emphasizing on this part, because some people have a great idea but they don't move upon it, or they don't know how to go around about it and getting that across. You could be sitting on a gold mine and get yourself ahead of everyone else. Maybe there's no saturation in the market at that time. And so the third thing would be also is that